Hello there, guys, and welcome back to Reborn with Michael Watson. Today, I want to talk about a subject that's really important to me. It is about ignoring reality. It is about the circumstances do not matter. They really don't matter in this. And I'm going to tell you a brilliant story about the great Neville Goddard on why they don't matter. And once you hear this story, you're going to realize that no matter where you are, it doesn't matter what happens to you. You can still live in your assumed feeling of the wish fulfilled, in your imaginal act, and you can get it to be created and you can have that as your experience. So do not let circumstances stop you. Before I go into this, please do like, share and subscribe, comment down below. It really does help the video be seen by more and more people and get this message out there that we are the creators of our own reality. Also, please join my free Facebook group, The Healing Circle, because on there I'm answering questions. We're doing events. We're doing live chats. I'm going to be starting to do more and more of that on there too. So please come and join along. Right, guys. So that's linked in the description, by the way. So let's get into this. So many of you watching this video, you're going to be watching this because at the moment your current reality isn't reflecting what you want. So your circumstances at the moment are really starting to go against you. Now, you may have been assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled, and you're not seeing much happen. It could have been weeks, it could be a few months, but you must remain steadfast in your assumed wish because it is coming, it is on its way, and your circumstance does not matter. Okay? Your circumstance does not matter in this situation. What matters is how you assume that feeling of the wish fulfilled and stay in that feeling. And that doesn't mean intense gratitude, overworking it and all that. It's an acceptance of the fact that your wish is done. It is already here. It is done. So let me put it this way, right? The story is about the great Neville Goddard. You know, he is the king of this. He sort of, many speak on this subject, but the law of assumption has become synonymous with him. So I want to talk about a story that I heard in one of his lectures that really sort of brought it home to me how important it is to stay, not let reality affect you and ignore reality, really. So Neville Goddard, he was not a young man, but he was enlisted in the war. And so he was enlisted in this war, and he was told, you have to go and serve in the army. So he went to the army, but he knew he wanted no part of this war. In his mind, he said, I want no part of being in this war. I want to be discharged from service in this war, but I don't want to be dishonorably discharged. I want to be honorably discharged, right? So what happened is, and obviously I'll try and find a link to this story of him telling it so you can go check that out too. But what happened was he went to the army barracks, he started to do the training. He was one of the older men in there. But every time when he slept at night, he said to himself, I am going to bed, and I am going to imagine myself going to bed in my New York apartment with my wife and my young children. Because that's it. He just didn't want to have any part of this war. But I'll be going home honorably discharged. Now, for weeks, every time he got up, he went to shave and imagined he was in his own mirror. He started to ignore the circumstances around him and was imagining he was in his own mirror at home shaving. He then went to sleep one night and he got a dream, and he just got inspired to write to the general and say, I want to be honorably discharged. I want no part of this war. He got called in to the office of this general or captain, and he said to him, listen, Neville, I see what you're saying, and I totally understand where you're coming from. You're an older guy, you've got a family. I've got a family too. I know how you feel, but I can't grant your request. I can't let you be discharged on these grounds. I'm so sorry. So what he did, he knew that basically you only get one chance as well to actually put this out there. You're given one chance to ask for an honourable discharge, and if it's denied, that's it, it's done. So come on, how many of us then, comment down below, would have given up at this point? I've done everything possible to get me honourably discharged here. Now I have to surrender to the fact that I'm going. Not Neville Goddard. He was so sure of his conviction in the power of his wonderful human imagination where he says God lives. So he carried on going to bed at night, sleeping in his own home in New York, in his mind. Yeah. Then what happened? He had a dream. And the dream was that it said, send it through one more time. Give the captain the list one more time, because he's going to change his mind. So he went to the captain again. He was just going throughout his day, and he got called to the captain's office, and he said, listen, send me that request one more time, because trust me, I think you should. And he sent the request, and he got honorably discharged. Now think about it like this, right? This is in the height of, I believe, World War II, when everyone was getting enlisted, where they needed men on the battlefield. He wanted to be honorably discharged. He made a attempt to do it and failed. But he didn't give up. Do you see what I'm saying? This is the key. He didn't give up in his assumption. He continued to believe in his assumption and continued, because he just knew it would come. And this is what I need all of you to remember out there. We don't have the patience anymore to trust in this process. We want our results now. We get Amazon delivered the next day. We want a fast food. We've got Just Eat. We got Deliveroo. It's like, if you want something now, you get it fast. We need to remember patience. In manifestation, Wayne Dyer says it wonderfully. Infinite patience creates faster manifestations. And it's so paradoxical, but it is true. Patience means trust. Patience means faith. You must have this faith. And this is why circumstances do not matter. If you can maintain your imagery. So say, for example, your health isn't where you want it to be and it's declining and da-da-da-da-da. Hold true to your vision. Never surrender to that false belief that you are not the creator of your reality and you must surrender to reality. I want you to know this as well. If you are in, say, the creditors are coming to your door in 2 days, do not worry. You keep trusting in your imaginal act that all your needs are met abundantly. It is coming to you. You must trust me. You must hear me on this. If you are going to stay true to your vision, give me a like and a follow, and also comment down below. Hope you're having a great day, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye. And also join my free Facebook group. It really helps me to be in contact with you.